pero a 0% les gusta hablar sobre eso. Por eso creamos Roman. Por primera vez jamás puedes obtener medicamentos recetados
Attack going. Bayern have it again. Zule. Here's Thiago. No, one or two were writing him off before this season started, but my goodness, one of the foremost figures in the Bundesliga again, and Bayern's ball magnet. They've had 68% possession in their matches up to this point this season. Bayern makes them number one in that category by quite some margin.
I mean, we expect from Bayern Munich that they're always in possession of the ball, but this season they won't be this effective like the previous years.
Joshua Kimmich. His great hero growing up was Xavi, the Spanish international, and they actually got together during the winter break in Doha, in Qatar, where Bayern set up camp. Great thrill it was for Kimmich. That was effective play from the Hoffenheim point of view by Bittencourt, but no end product. And about back the way to Neuer. Kevin Vogt, defensive anchor for Hoffenheim. There's a back three that can quickly become a back five when necessary for the Kraichgau team. Kader Jabek at the moment is a right back as opposed to a right wing back. Similar role for Schultz on the left. Offside. The flag raised by Raphael Fultin. What have you made of the opening 6 minutes, Karl-Heinz Riedle?
I mean, it's a game what we expected. Maybe we see a lot of balls losing in both sides. Nothing special so far, but it's just started.
Well, thankfully no wind to speak of tonight. Saw the graphic earlier telling you it's 0 degrees Celsius.
It's always difficult when you come back from a winter break, so the first game is not easy to touch in a game like this.
Particularly as these players have been in the sunshine, warm weather training. After they had a few days off over the Christmas period. Kimmich keeping it on the ground. Schultz. He's been one of Hoffenheim's most effective performers so far this season. He shot Belfodil, and it's opening up for Hoffenheim. Kader Jabek, Kramaric, pushing it through, away by Javi Martinez in the nick of time. It's just one short of the 100 mark in terms of Bundesliga wins, Javi Martinez. Hasn't appeared since match day 10. A rather uneven performance against Freiburg. Just saw a few seconds ago, however, what Hoffenheim might be able to do.
Well, Hoffenheim, the only chance they have against Bayern Munich is to get them in these occasions where they can press them a little bit higher up. But for the moment, it's an open game, and it's quite difficult. Both sides, they're looking to get through in a point.
Coman. Vogt away.
Looks quite nervous, Hoffenheim in the moment.
Let's see if Hoffenheim are going to be caught on the hop. It will be a goal kick. And Thomas Müller is livid. He just couldn't get it out of his system.
He's quite angry. I think he thought that he didn't touch the ball at the end.
I think it's the perfect home for Hoffenheim. This arena, capacity just over 30,000. The Bayern fans over in the corner.
That's very nice atmosphere here. It's first time I'm here, but it's a lovely stadium. Not too much spectators, but looks really nice here.
See if they can get in behind the Hoffenheim defence. And Lewandowski! It didn't take him very long to get into position. Once again it goes Hoffenheim's way. This was Alaba's run, Thiago's pass.
Yeah, very good pass, very good run by Alaba, and this occasion Lever could do better. I know we saw him scoring in these occasions quite often.
Just gestured as though he thought it was possible handball there, Lewandowski, but not taken seriously by the referee on the pitch, Tobias Welz. Leonardo Bittencourt, the former Köln player. Köln relegated to the Zweite Bundesliga, the second division, at the end of last season. Goretzka, as Bayern again look to click into gear. Kevin Vogt of the illegal challenge on Robert Lewandowski. Alaba. Hummels. No, Jerome Boateng in the starting 11. Another player who disappointed a bit.
I mean, exactly. It's very difficult to get at this side. I mean, Süle did a great job. He was playing very good also for the national team. And if you have three players like this with Hummels, Boateng, and Süle, it's always a big decision for a coach to make.
Niko Kovac was talking about the work Bayern did in Qatar. Said it really was a bit of a fine balance. He knew he couldn't push them too hard. It is going to be an exacting second half of the campaign. Think about the Bundesliga demands, the fact that they've got to make up 6 points on Borussia Dortmund, and also the Champions League, and the small matter of a couple of big games against Liverpool.
Yeah, it's a long season for Bayern, and a very hard February and March, because you mentioned it with Liverpool, so big games coming up for them, so you cannot train too hard in the break.
Süle. Trying to get right on top of him was Ishak Belfodil. He surprised quite a few people with his performances. Match days 1 to 17. Had been at Werder Bremen last season on loan from the Belgian club Standard Liège. Coman doing his job here. At the beating of Posch. Goretzka with the attempt. Here's Pavel Kadajabek, who's always full of running.
In this occasion you could see the pace of Coman. As we said it before, he's very, very important for this Bayern Munich side.
Hoffenheim beginning the Rückrunde, a couple of points off a Europa League place. Certainly developed a taste for European football in the last couple of seasons. Alaba works so well with Coman. Kadajabek having to back off. Here's Müller. Lewandowski couldn't get there. Pinching in was Schultz for Hoffenheim. What can they construct this time, Bayern? Lewandowski and Müller at the controls. Here's Kimmich. And he takes on the shot, it comes off Bayen. Now scope for Linton to counter-attack for Hoffenheim. Not many people here in the Kraiger region were expecting Linton to make a big impact in this campaign, but he certainly has.
Yes, when he came on in the previous games, he was very effective, very good player. I like him very much, very strong up front, very quick, holds the ball very good. So it was a huge surprise, I think, for everybody.
Well, that's what Hoffenheim have done in recent years. Surprised. And even though there are going to be changes, the future looks bright. How about for Bayern? Well, let's see. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, Uli Hoeneß looking on with interest. Goretzka really digging in. It grinds to a halt. Linton and Kimmich squaring up to each other. Sensibly, Javi Martinez just trying to get in the way of that altercation.
Yeah, but it was nothing special. I mean, it was a challenge, but nothing where you have to discuss too much. Kimmich is one of these guys who's very aggressive when you get on him. So you have to be careful not to get booked later on.
Feisty competitor, Ezra Kimmich. And so far, 70% of the possession with Bayern, so they're up on the average of 68. And significantly winning the majority of their challenges. Hoffenheim haven't really got going so far, Karl-Heinz.
No, exactly. They couldn't find any free space there. Bayern is defending very well. Even going up front, they're much better than Hoffenheim in the moment. And if they're playing like this, it looks like it's only a question of time that Bayern scores.
Kimmich, not the best of balls sent in. Oliver Baumann there to grab hold of it.
What a badge.
That didn't go to plan at all, did it? Alaba for Coman. Once again, a test potentially for Kadejabek. Goretzka had made the run. Vogt. Once again, Kadejabek. And it does work its way back to Baumann. Stefan Posch, the Austrian, who's been at the club since 2015. Kadejabek. Once again, Posch. Now Kevin Vogt extended his contract with Hoffenheim until 2022 last summer. He was very much the linchpin. Lewandowski, Vogt having to keep a weather eye on him. Süle. Kimmich. And it goes to Alaba. Lewandowski's made the dart into the box, and Müller on the ground, improvising.
That would be a typical Thomas Müller goal when this was going in. On the floor, he saw where the goal is, but unlucky. Great cross by Alaba, nice touch by Lever, and yeah, actually a bad finish then at the end. He could score from there. Now, lucky for Hoffenheim. Well, we said it before. If they're not defending better, then it's a question of time that when Bayern scores. I think Bayern is doing a very good job chasing the ball, and they don't give any space to Hoffenheim so far, even up front.
Bayern making all the right noises, but no scoring. And that's the first match of the Rückrunde in the Bundesliga. Bayern are the pursuers, looking up at the moment at Borussia Dortmund. They play tomorrow in Leipzig. Lewandowski spreading play out to Kimmich. Müller. Well, that went spinning that time off Benjamin Hübner. Was greatly missed for most of the first half of the season. A sort of mystery injury. Only made 3 appearances in total to move towards the winter break. There's Kimmich all along the ground. Well, the attempted chip by Goretzka. Held by Baumann. Only sporadic forward thrusts by Hoffenheim. They've had to concentrate on defending, keeping Germany's record champions quiet. Always eager to run with the ball at his feet, Bittencourt. Vogt. Hübner, Benjamin Hübner, the son of Bruno Hübner, the sporting director at Eintracht Frankfurt. Schultz. Misdirected pass, unable to find Ben Fodil.
It's a very good idea.
Müller. And the defenders have to get back in a hurry, and Demirbay buttressing the Hoffenheim rear guard. Here's Alaba disguising it. Kimmich. Now they're living. Julian Nagelsmann and Hoffenheim really trying to solve problems. Second by Schultz, Bittencourt, Joelinton, and now Bittencourt again, and he had the confidence to try that, but it's Süle, and it's forward by Neuer. Vogt with the commanding header. Nico Schultz. Circulating the ball decently here. Hoffenheim. Good use of it by Bittencourt. Kader Jabek. All the way over to Schultz. Demirbay. Müller comes away with it. Lewandowski, glorious attacking play. Coman, Lewandowski, Goretzka, Müller making runs into the box. Kingsley Coman, Lewandowski. Hoffenheim thought that ball had gone out. Coman. It was all the way back there. Joelinton for Hoffenheim. Well, they're going about the business, Bayern, from every conceivable angle. Dominating on the ball possession front. Certainly creating opportunities. Thiago. Pass by Adaba for Coman. Hummels. Zule. Thomas Müller. Lewandowski. 10 goals to his name in the Bundesliga so far this season. 3 braces. There's not too many attacking outlets for Hoffenheim when they do have the ball, Karl-Heinz.
Exactly, they're not going quickly enough forward. When they get the ball from Bayern Munich, and it's quite difficult to get them tonight because they are very safe in their passings, then they're taking too long to get up front there.
Bush. I did wonder if Kazim Adams might start this game, as he did the opening match of the season against Bayern. Not so. He's amongst the substitutes. Adams, the Ghanaian. Thiago. And a delightful pass. Kimmich. Making headway. Good catch though by Oliver Baumann. Kimmich certainly had the beating of Belfodil. That was clumsy. Foot got himself into a pickle and then felt compelled to foul, and because of that a yellow card. Kevin Fuchs.
Absolutely correct. I mean, they missed it again. They had the ball and they could play much quicker up front, and they lost the ball again in this occasion. So that's the problem at the moment for Hoffenheim a little bit. Yeah, it was a clear foul.
Picked up 9 bookings last season. He had managed to cut it down to only 2 prior to tonight in the current campaign. So add 1 to that total. Lewandowski halted in his tracks. David Alaba is the player standing over it for Bayern Munich.
This is one of his biggest threats. It's very dangerous.
Alaba, who, let's not forget, used to play for Hoffenheim, and it takes a deflection. A corner it'll be to Bayern. There's fond memories of his time here on loan in 2011. Scored a couple of goals with Hoffenheim, 2 in 17 Bundesliga matches. Confirmation of the yellow card for Kevin Fuchs. Under the circumstances, a booking he had to take. Kimmich at the corner. The touch was there. Can they pug it over the line? Hummels. A real scramble. But Baumann to the rescue for Hoffenheim.
Very lucky in this occasion. I mean, we saw the ball already in. Lucky that Baumann catch this ball. They're very close by Munich in a moment for the goal there.
3 goes at it, Hummels, after that deft flick by Martinez. Thiago. Hummels. Thiago always seems to show for it.
Bayern looks very bright. Hoffenheim through there. They're operating with long balls. It didn't work. Even on the short balls, it's quite difficult for them in the moment.
I think Hoffenheim can consider themselves fortunate that the score sheet remains blank.
Absolutely.
Lewandowski, super play once again. Müller. Now Goretzka on the run. Beaten down by Baumann. And away by Fuchs. Absolutely no let up here from Bayern. Alaba, Müller, as they play a beaten in the air. That time by Hübner. Trying to set the table for Lewandowski. Lewandowski trying to make his way into the box and succeeding. Frank Hübner with him. Hoffenheim have only twice beaten Bayern. The victories came in their most recent two home games against Bayern Munich, both on the calendar year of 2017.
Exactly. I mean, they must know how to beat Bayern Munich, but tonight it doesn't look really good for the moment for them.
Kimmich. Müller. He's in the wide position this time. Giving it plenty of loft. Not fired over with the requisite accuracy.
Exactly, we could see the shot. Yeah, that was a good save by Baumann, but it was not a really precise shot. So, but even there, Hoffenheim is very lucky not to get the first goal in.
10th start in the last 11 Bundesliga matches for Leon, proud son of Bochum. He furthered his education at Schalke. Back, trying to nod it on to Joe Linton. Alaba standing guard for Bayern. Referee has spotted the infringements. Zule. Müller and Lewandowski working together, as is their wont. Zule. And he learned plenty in 7.5 years attached to Hoffenheim. Loves to run in that fashion, Kingsley Coman. Push. He gets a cheer from the home fans in front of us, but it's with Goretzka. Kimmich. Close to it. Oh, Kingsley Coman together with Pavel Kadejabek.
What an occasion again. I mean, great cross by Kimmich, and Coman just missed it for maybe half a meter. Another big okay. I cannot say anything. They're playing really good football for the moment. The only thing is missing a goal, nothing more or less.
Yeah, that's about right, Karl-Heinz. In an attacking sense, that wasn't really their problem in the first few months of the season. Back the way goes Martinez and Neuer. Lewandowski getting the touch as he jousted it out with Vogt. Hummels. Martinez. Bosch will be called upon once more, but Coman going one way then the other. And a deflection on the way through to Baumann. When he's in full flow, Kingsley Coman.
Yeah, absolutely. He can divide a completely defense with his pace. He's a fantastic player, and good to see him back in the Bayern team there.
No Franck Ribéry for Bayern, who ended the Hinrunde on such a...
Yeah, they miss him a lot. I mean, he was on fire really on the pitch for the last games for Bayern Munich, and that he is not in tonight. And even Robben, when he's coming back, looks different. But even tonight, they're playing really good with these players on the pitch.
That's something Bayern have wanted to do. They wanted to rejuvenate in the wide positions. Can't rely on the Ribéry partnership as it's known forever. And Lewandowski pushed away. But that didn't deter Leon Goretzka. How about that? Well, it had been coming. Joy at last for Bayern in the first Bundesliga match of 2019.
Actually, they asked for this goal. I mean, another one in a touch in this angle, and even Lewandowski should score already there. I don't know, maybe Baumann, he thought already it's cleared, but Goretzka shot it in. He could even save it from there. I'm not sure. If you look at now, have a look at it.
There we see it, the deflection of Vogt.
Exactly, it was a deflection by Vogt, and maybe he didn't see the ball then properly. But, as we said it before, they called for it. Bayern is far the better side in the moment. Hoffenheim has to change something. If not, they're going to lose this game clearly tonight.
Goretzka will certainly want to claim it, even though it did come off Kevin Vogt. 3 Bundesliga goals for Leon Goretzka, wearing the colours of 17 in all in his career. I did wonder when I saw it with the naked eye how on earth that managed to beat Baumann, but a deflection like that.
Exactly. I mean, if you don't see the ball, then it's really a nasty thing. But it was
Bayern ahead in most of the statistical categories. It's 13 attempts to just 1 for Hoffenheim. Bayern win. And here they come again. Kimmich. No way through that.
Thomas Muller's quite angry there because he missed to give him the ball in this occasion. It's quite a good run by Thomas Müller. A very frustrating night for Hoffenheim. Can't find any place there to get through Bayern.
Nowhere to go and nowhere for them to hide against Bayern. Remember in the last season at the Allianz Arena, Hoffenheim scored a couple of early goals, but it had the effect of stinging Bayern into action. Went on to win. Neuer. Thought he might look for Kimmich, because Kimmich is the man who has touched the ball more than any other player in this first half.
Exactly, yeah, he has a very lively game so far, Joshua Kimmich, and very effective, good crosses in, good in defending, so he's maybe the most volley player at the moment for
Süle. Müller in play. Kadejabek.
It's quite strange. I mean, Hoffenheim has a lot of players there on the pitch, even defensive-wise, and always find an angle or a space in between the lines, and far too far away from the players from Bayern Munich.
Alaba. Süle. Kimmich. Only being boxed in on that occasion by Bittencourt. Zule, actually of Hungarian origin.
I didn't know this one.
Well, he is a firmly established Germany international now, Niklas Zule. Bayern do have a decision to make at the end of the season in terms of what they want to do with Jean.
Absolutely. I mean, you cannot put Boateng or Hummels even on the bench. They are players, German national players. They have to play all the time, and so there will be maybe for sure a change in the Bayern side.
Joelinton. Bittencourt. Joelinton. That red barrier is in place. Schultz with the pass. Joelinton trying to work the 1-2 with Bittencourt. Martinez almost putting his body on the line. He's paid a hefty price, I think.
He tried to have a shot, Joelinton, and Martinez puts his feet in there, so should be a really nasty challenge, this one. Now we can see it in the slow motion. Yeah. Oh yeah. He didn't resist.
Yeah.
But Bayern is doing. Now we see again the goal. Yeah. He is completely free there. It was a decent header, not too good. Normally he scores there, but then, yeah, good save. Yeah, he didn't see for this goal.
Kovac enjoyed the moment.
Exactly. I want to say, because going backwards, when they lose the ball up front, all the players they're chasing behind the Hoffenheim players. They're doing a great job, great runs in going backwards. So it's overall a really good Bayern side tonight. And we said it before, there should even be 2 or 3 nil up front there.
Martinez totally exposed there. The good news is he's back on his feet.
He's a tough player, I think he can play.
Has been on the outside for Bayen this season, but getting the starting nod tonight.
Even Joelinton, he's not in the game tonight. Maybe they have a change there with Scholoi. That's the only occasion they have on the bench there. So
it's a night for blankets when you're on the bench. Leon Goretzka, certainly one of the most compelling figures in this first half, and his goal separates the sides, Karl-Heinz.
Yeah. I'm quite surprised that Bayen, he's not in the game at all. Normally he's the head of this team, and he should do a much better job there. But hopefully we can see him play.
Yeah, we've scarcely called his name at all in this match so far. Kerim Demirbay was out until match day 6 because of knee injury. Benfodil. The referee has spotted the foul this time.
He's lucky to get the free kick. Benfodil, we didn't see him so far for first 40 minutes, and you can see Nagelsmann, he's not happy at all. He's moaning all the time.
A self-described child of the mountains, Julian Nagelsmann. There's a hilly region here in Krakow, and that was better from Hoffenheim. Kramaric got into that central position. They do rely on the left.
That was a good cross, but we said it before, if this is the most dangerous occasion so far, then you know how Hoffenheim was playing in the first half. But there should the sides, that was a strength in the previous games in the Vorrunde, so they have to come back to this game.
number one in the Bundesliga in terms of number of crosses played in, number two in the Bundesliga as far as crossing act.
Absolutely. I mean, they have really good players on the sides with Schulz, and so they should use this strength much more.
Goretzka. Hummels. Instant control. As he veers into the centre, Müller, and Lewandowski contorts his body. Goal kick in the final minute of the first half.
It's too easy, everything. I mean, even the long ball from Mats Hummels divides the whole game again. He just missed it by a meters, and if not, it would be another really good occasion.
Martinez just losing out. Now Bayern have to scurry a bit. Zula out of position, and Bittencourt it was who played defending.
Absolutely, this was the greatest occasion so far. Great tackle by Mats Hummels. Very dangerous area there. I think Joe Legion, he was completely free. Quite lucky Bayern in this occasion.
So 1 minute to be added on. At the end of the 45, here's Demirbay to take it. What can they conjure? Lewandowski got his head to it. Kramaric. Maybe the potential for a lightning quick Bayern counter. Coman, Alaba. Müller's in the middle, so is Goretzka! Oh, beautifully done! Leon Goretzka!
Fantastic counter-attack by Bayern Munich. I mean, you can put it as in a nice football book. It was brilliant. The cross, and look at this here now. They catch the ball there, and then with 6-7 players there, run out very quickly. Exactly the right time when he crossed the ball in. Great finish. Nothing.
And that the last act of the first half, completely dominated by Germany's record champions. Leon Goretzka had so much work to do. Just glorious. Goretzka at the double, and help by means of a deflection, but didn't require it. Well, not a very memorable first half from the Hoffenheim point of view. Quite a tame effort, really. A limp performance, and I'm sure Nagelsmann are still ringing in the ears of the Hoffenheim players. Bayern 2 to the good, and the scorer of both goals, Leon Goretzka. Just what Niko Kovac wanted to see. First game in the Bundesliga in the calendar year of 2019. And Bayern determined to make Borussia Dortmund a bit nervous ahead of their game in Leipzig. Well, the checks have been made to sound a second half into action. One-way traffic, you've got to say. In the first 45, all Bayern. Nothing really coherent from Hoffenheim. Leon Goretzka at the double. His first Bundesliga brace.
It looked like they changed the system. Vogt is playing in the middle like a position 6, and so they're playing 4 in the back, and Vogt.
Kevin Vogt is versatile. For some reason, the defensive midfield position, as Karl-Heinz was saying. Just never got going, Hoffenheim.
There was a very disappointing first half from Hoffenheim, and we said it before, they have to change the system or players or whatever, but they have to do something. If not, it's a very, very frustrating night for them to...
Well, they're playing towards the Südkurve, as they like to do after the break. The south end of this arena in the Kraichgau region. Kadejabek, and that was a tiny ball. Kimmich had work to do for Bayern. Schultz, Demirbay, his pocket was picked immediately by Thiago. Thomas Müller.
3 against 2.
Müller for Goretzka. Almost worked its way to him again. Posch getting the important touch for Hoffenheim. Thiago didn't come off for once. And Nico Schultz, and cut out by Hummels. This man was disappointing in the first half. Demirbay. Tremendous ground covered by Kimmich. He touched the ball more than any other player in the first half. Demirbay. Can they carve something out using Kramaric? Or perhaps Schultz? Thiago in there as a defender. Kramaric take a game. Well, it's very open, isn't it, at the beginning of this half?
Exactly, they're taking a lot of risk now. So it's again 3 against 2.
Goretzka. Not the ball that was required from Leon Goretzka.
Like a minute before, was a massive occasions, 2 massive occasions for Bayern Munich. Both times missed a really decisive ball at the end of the pitch.
Demirbay giving it to Bittencourt. Getting into position. Take.
Good attempt by him, Bittencourt, good shot, nice touch by him, and good save by Neuer. But you could see directly second half that Hoffenheim is doing something. They try to be more offensive, but it is very hard because they are much more open now, and we see it already twice now.
Well, not that we're complaining about the openness of the game. Here's Kingsley Coman. Testing Baumann, difficult one, as it bounds just in front of him. Corner for Bayern.
Shot by Coman. Not easy for the keeper because it touches the floor before. Good save by him.
Joachim Löw Interested spectator tonight.
And Marcus Sorg is second.
Kimmich to deliver for Bayern, and who wants to touch it home? Well, Goretzka was there at the tail end of the move, as though it was an opportunity.
Another very dangerous ball coming in there. Just unlucky. He didn't even see the ball, Martinez, I think. Yeah.
They'll do it again. Another corner, this time from the left.
We had this discussion before. They are very weak on the set pieces, so hopefully they don't get a third one now in.
Kimmich with it. And it was always going wide off the head of Goretzka. I think back to the second Bayern goal, it came just 16 seconds of Hoffenheim corner. And it really sums up what we saw in the first half. Haven't fared particularly well, Hoffenheim, in the opening match of a calendar year in their Bundesliga history. 10 previous such games, only 2 victories, 4 draws, 4 defeats. They have been a respectable second half side this term, Hoffenheim. 23 of the 32 goals coming after the interval. One foot here, but away by Hummels. Lewandowski. Posh for company. There's a poor touch by Lewandowski. Joelinton not getting any sympathy from Tobias Wenz. Coman. As the player dropping back, Bush having to join in with the defending. Mr. Alaba. Ben for deal, but Alaba read it brilliantly.
You don't see mistakes like this from Alaba normally. But he got the ball back quickly.
And that is the problem for any opposition. Once Bayern have the ball, they don't give it away easily. But just as I say that, Thiago, that wasn't typical of him. And Joelinton for Hoffenheim. Neuer was able to... but it goes begging.
That was a great play. He slipped a little bit there, Thiago. And good save even by Neuer. He could score there. Great occasion.
Here is Kingsley Coman. Schurz. Now it's on the home side. Kramaric. World Cup runner-up with Croatia.
Very good work by Thomas Müller there. All the way back.
And now Bayern have bodies forward. Kimmich so they get through. Goretzka and Posch. But he knew he had.
It's a very open game now. Hoffenheim is risking a lot.
Trying to get themselves back into it. Karajabek. Posch. Now Hübner. Schurz. Wait until match day 14 against Wolfsburg. for his first appearance of the season in the Bundesliga. This is the injury situation. Demi Bay. And it comes to Joelinton. All you need to know. That was the earlier effort from Joelinton, and then
that looked like a deflection by the defender, but he didn't get even a corner kick.
He's had it taken away from him by Nico Schulz. Former Borussia Mönchengladbach player Schulz. He hails from Berlin. Through the youth ranks at Hertha. Bosch. Mentioned Borussia Mönchengladbach. Bosch was excellent in a 0-0 draw with Gladbach matchday 15. Nearly caught the eye. Bittencourt toppling over. Leonardo Bittencourt, whose father Franklin, Brazilian, came here to Germany to play professional football. He's with both Cottbus and VfB Leipzig. So Leonardo grew up in that part of Germany, Sachsen, where we are both headed tomorrow for Leipzig against Dortmund. Karl-Heinz?
Tomorrow is a really interesting game even for Borussia Dortmund. They need to win it because now you could see Bayern maybe will win this game, and really hard game on.
Substitution time for Hoffenheim in this match, and Vogt makes his way off. Florian Grillitsch replaces him. Dennis Geiger, meanwhile, is on for Kerem Demirbay, and it's good to see Geiger back. Only 20. His first Bundesliga appearance of the season. Could make a quick appearance against Manchester City in the Champions League matchday 6.
He's a very interesting player. I mean, Nagelsmann had to react because Demirbay had really a very bad night. Maybe he can do something.
Coman, little stumble by Müller. He does try to tee it up for Thiago, and Goretzka in the vicinity. And that's going to be a free kick. Thiago on the ground. And a yellow card as well. Then went Grillitsch, when he's only been on the pitch for a matter of seconds.
This foul was not necessary. It was clearly in delay. Very good position from there, even Alaba.
Grillitsch picks up his season. Man who's played 13 times for Austria. Previously with Werder Bremen. Another former club of Karl-Heinz Riedle.
Exactly, is it? He did a great job there in Bremen. They loved him. And
Alaba with the free kick, and Baumann had the angles covered.
And we saw this shot before from Alaba. Not easy for a keeper.
Kimmich tasked with taking it. Süle has stayed all the way back for Bayern. The counter-attack is on for Bittencourt, and he's naturally a counter-attacking player. Schulz, he's made his way into the centre. That is just what Hoffenheim needed. Nico Schulz has hauled them back into contention. And there will be a Bayern inquest. How on earth did they let it happen? Not that Dietmar Hopp. One iota.
Brilliant. Now we have a game back. Very good play by Joelinton, and then even from Bittencourt in the right time. goals and great finish. So let's see if they can make Bayern Munich nervous now.
First of the season in the Bundesliga for Nico Schulz. Only a second league goal as well, the last time he was on target. Going to go back to March of last year. And a 3-0 win over Wolfsburg. And from the neutral point of view, it's precisely what the game needed. Bayen, and perhaps again here, Hummels put to work. Martinez. Alaba. And push. Sly little. Writhing in agony.
But that's what Hoffenheim needs to do. They have to pressure Bayern Munich. Then you can see they're getting also nervous. I mean, first half we didn't see this once that they tried to chase him even in their own half. So from this point, will change by Nagelsmann, and yeah, hopefully it works for the whole game.
What a confident finish by Nico Schulz.
Absolutely. He is not famous for scoring goals, but in this occasion.
Scored once for Germany. A short career for the national team so far. I think we're going to hear a lot more of Nico Schulz. And he is being watched by Joachim Löw here in Sinsheim. Thiago. Martinez. And they went for placement. Not really known for his goal-scoring prowess.
That was a good position from there. Nice little shot, but at least one or two meters.
Schulz almost worked out for him, that pass. Joshua Kimmich for Bayern. Lewandowski. Alaba. Hübner with a header away. Linton. He's an exciting player, hasn't been able to get on the ball enough for the liking of the home fans. Trying to take it. Felt he'd been bundled to the ground.
Yeah, you said before, he's very lively in the second half. First half he didn't get any support from his player. Now you can see how good he is.
Kimmich. Thiago. Bittencourt. Well, he was up for it. Had a big part to play in the creation of the Schulz goal. Martinez. Here is Nico Schulz. Followed by Oliver Baumann. Lewandowski normally prospers against Baumann. Statistically speaking, his favourite Bundesliga goalkeeper, but no joy for Lewandowski in front of goal, so far at any rate. And the referee is going to produce a yellow card. Side-er. Goretzka was on the receiving end. Karl-Heinz.
A little bit over-motivated in this occasion, but it was a clear yellow card. He pushed him completely from behind. Too late with his challenge. Referee.
Started and completed the last 3 matches. Stefan Busch. His second Bundesliga booking of the season. Thiago. Hummels. quite what he wanted to do that time. Neuer. Gredic. Stefan Bosch. Switch of tactics from Julian Nagelsmann at the start of this half, and averse. It's worked out for Hoffenheim. Gredic, excellent ball. Kadejabek. Geiger for Kadejabek once again.
Great tackle by Oliver. Now have to be careful.
Make sure able to follow through for Hoffenheim. It's Coman. Kadejabek sweeping up. Bittencourt. Penalised.
They're lucky that he gets away with no yellow card in this kind of occasions. Julian is not happy about it.
And he's asking the question prior to that.
Anyway, the slow motion looks a little bit different. He's right, there was no yellow card.
Crescendo of boos audible here at the Pre-Zero Arena, as the stadium is now called. As well. A big improvement by Hoffenheim in this half, you've got to say. At shooting Bayern, winning more of their challenges. Those numbers painting a much healthier picture. And a free kick here.
We saw it before when Joe Linton was chasing Mats Hummels a little bit. Bayern doesn't like this, and the change in the second half was a very good tactical thing from Julian, because now they are looking completely at different.
Bayern have it again. Lewandowski, and it will be a corner. He's trying to G up the troops. Robert Lewandowski. He's looking up at Paco Alcácer and Luka Jovic. Currently top the charts, the goal scoring front. And they're by Kimmich. And they keep it going here, Bayern. Martin. And by Hübner. High boot from Joshua Kimmich, and the referee is bound to take a dim view of that. Kimmich will have his name taken. Can't really complain about that, can he?
No, absolutely not. I mean, his foot was far too high. There's nothing to do over there, and absolutely right to book him.
Kovac has only ever defeated Julian Nagelsmann once in front. Kimmich into the book. Hübner from the back, almost a little misstep from build-up terms. Kadejabek's pass. Gredic. Joe Linton. It's Kimmich who was able to get there for Bayern Munich. Kingsley Coman. Here's David Alaba. When the second goal went in, the second Goretzka goal for Bayern, I think we thought this was going to be something of a cakewalk in the first match. But massive credit to Hoffenheim for that. Coman. Lewandowski. Linton. And the decision goes his way. And trying to get on with it. Tension palpable now.
Something in the air. I mean, Hoffenheim is pressing quite high up front, and it's some kind of a point where either team can draw or Bayern scores the third goal then.
Over the head of Leon Goretzka. Ball from Thomas Müller. This was earlier.
The crowd was not happy because they're calling for a yellow card there.
Haven't had any moments for the video assistant in Cologne this evening. If you remember the first Bayern against Hoffenheim, that was certainly dominated by talk of the so-called video assist project. I know around the league and the people at the DFB are very happy with how it's gone this season. And it did appear to be on for Hoffenheim. Zula having to track back as the run was made by Ben Fodil.
Yeah, it was nothing at all. Clear corner.
It will be taken by Kramaric.
That will be the right time for the equaliser.
Well, let's see if they can find it here, Hoffenheim. Right back in, and Grilic right up beside Neuer. Lewandowski. A much better.
Absolutely, a very good attempt this one, and very close to score the equaliser.
Serge Gnabry is going to come on for Bayern. He's waiting patiently. Former Grilic. Bosch. Kramaric wanted that angled ball played through the middle, trying to judge it. Ben Fodil. The referee had a pretty good view of that.
When you take it down?
Right about there.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with the idea, and Bayern are now going to the bench. It is Serge Gnabry on for.
Kingsley had a good first half, some good attempts on the sides, but you can see that he is not on 100% still, so it was just a change, and Gnabry is in very good form.
Remember, was with Hoffenheim last season, scored 10 goals in 22 Bundesliga matches. As part of the youth movement at Bayern, that's certainly the hope. Kadejabek back the way to Baumann. Intriguing closing phase of this game. Hummels. Thiago. Cutting in. And the pressure was there from Bittencourt. Geiger. Posch allowing Bayen to give it a boot. First half, it was a story of Hoffenheim sitting and watching as Bayern passed it around at will. But they more than matched Bayern München in the second half. The Kraichgau team, Karl-Heinz Riedle.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way you have to play against Bayern Munich. You have to work pitch, and Hoffenheim is doing a really good job in the second half, putting pressure on Bayern Munich. So hopefully they can get something more out of it from a Dortmund position.
You were going to add that, and you did. Borussia Dortmund, the current occupants of top sport, guaranteed to be so at the end of this match day. They have a game that is far from easy to contemplate tomorrow in Leipzig. Here's Geiger. Bittencourt back to Dennis Geiger. Hübner's pass. Bittencourt just playing up. He goes, Leonardo Bittencourt looking towards the referee, who wasn't the slightest bit interested.
It's very difficult. Süle is a big lad, so it's not easy to quick, strong, very good defending in this occasion.
Tobias Welz managed to keep a firm hold on the refereeing reins. Goretzka. Nobody in the vicinity for Bayern.
It's quite a control of this game in the second half. They don't do enough in the second half.
Well, I think it's very fair comment, Karl-Heinz. They have just dropped down a level or two. Goretzka still on the ground. Back on his feet now. Slipping it through towards Müller. Hoffenheim know what it is to take points from matches against Bayern. Indeed, to beat Bayern, did so twice at home in the calendar year of 2017, and it's Bittencourt on the move. Bite at it. Nabry, in goes Bittencourt. He wasn't holding back. Play on, says Tobias Welz. As Bayern kept the ball. And he runs into trouble. Kramaric. Just a bit careless. And he caught Joshua Kimmich. Howls of derision from the Südkurve.
Yeah, it was a very good defending. I mean, even Kimmich, we said it before, he's quick, he's strong, good challenge off the ball. He was a little bit lazy a minute before, but he got the ball back there.
Well, that's going to be it for Thiago. This juncture. And the replacement will be James Rodriguez. It's going to be interesting to see what the future holds for James with Bayern. Hasan Salihamidzic, the sporting director, has said to him he really needs to make Munich his home in his heart. Joel Linton has been replaced by Adam Saloy, who scored in the last meeting of the two teams. A 3-1 win for Bayern against Hoffenheim at the Allianz Arena in August. Lewandowski, Posch was occupying that. Goretzka. We'll see what these personnel changes mean for the tactical tweaking by the two coaches.
I think the It's nearly the same player as Joelinton. He's very strong up front, ball holder, good in the air. So I think from the system we don't expect too much changes there. But he's an interesting player. He scores a lot of goals in every club he played. So let's see what's happened for him tonight.
Lewandowski, as he hobbles on, has picked up a knock as that move was developing. He's a funny player, Adam Salai. Occasionally you forget he's on the pitch.
Yeah, he doesn't take long to fit in a game in, and yeah, that's what Hoffenheim needs now. Another goal.
He's been with Hoffenheim since 2014, playing in German football since 2000. Schultz with that pass. Maybe Martinez, but nodded down by Grinic. He's given Hoffenheim a bit of balance, a better balance since coming on. Now they have to concentrate to the maximum here, Bayern. Zule. Kimmich was chasing back, well aware of the presence of Schultz. Into a Kimmich. Well, he's been the man for touches on the ball and for challenges won. Julian Nagelsmann. There's something of a farewell tour for him this whole season, although we're going to see him again next term, only in a different technical area in the city of Leipzig.
Move for him to go to Leipzig. Even a better team there you can expect, and let's see, he has a great future in front of him. I think he's one of the best we ever had there in Germany, so great future I think for him.
You've seen who's going to take his place here in Hoffenheim. Martinez down. Niko Kovac. Don't think we'll be too fond of his second half performance from Bayern. Almost allowed Hoffenheim back into the game.
Absolutely, he's not happy about the second half. I mean, Bayern started brilliantly in the first half, but the second half was very bad so far.
Rodriguez was in there, so too Lewandowski. And there's Rodriguez. It's with Alaba. Gnabry. As Bayern keep the ball moving. Best team in terms of possession in the Bundesliga. Large margin. Zule, hanging ball, Lewandowski, and James Rodriguez was behind him. Posh, just as Bayern attempted to line up the chance. James Rodriguez doing most of the work.
It was a great occasion, very good layup by Lewandowski, but James missed maybe the time to shoot on target.
Grinic. The referee waves play on, and space afforded Schultz. Nico Schultz finally parting with it. They have options in there. Salai, one of them! It's away, but the referee gets involved. Well, Neuer had
it looked like it was an offside.
Yeah, the flag, I think, did go up just as that was developing. But Bayern were
I could see an offside, but didn't look like offside.
The other card, meanwhile, for Martinez. His second booking of the season. The arm raise, which indicates indirect free kick. From Comes after an offside decision, amongst other things. Quite a few nails being bitten here at the Pre-Zero Arena.
I think Julian is very happy with the performance. He is pushing his players all the time there.
Super Bayern is the cry from the Gästeblock, the visiting section. Not sure how super they've been in the second half.
yeah. Pointed by Munich so far, and that's definitely not a super Bayern.
They were excellent in the first half, on the other hand. Now they're going to be able to see that. It'll be a late Hoffenheim push. Belfodil and Goret. The nick of time.
There must be happened something in the changing room, because even Belfodil, second half, he is a completely different player than in the first half.
Turned out of play by Alaba as Kanajabe. Here is Grilic. Kanajabe deserves credit for keeping it alive, but it's gone Bayern's way. Mena, can I call them the Nagels Mena in the second half? They're putting themselves well against Niko Kovac and company. I should point out that Nagels Mena, plural of Nagels man. So it sort of works. Maybe I should let Karl-Heinz be the true judge of that.
It's absolutely right.
As the hypothetical take behind Dortmund to play tomorrow against Leipzig. Here's James Rodriguez and Müller and Lewandowski.
I think we have to see the slow motion.
Robert Lewandowski against Oliver Baumann, his favourite Bundesliga keeper. And that should be that in the first league game of 2019.
That was a good play there. In real time, it looked to me like an offside position, but now we can see it's not an offside. I think the player on the left didn't see. Yeah, was absolutely right. Brilliant finish by Lever, and a very nice touch by the correct goal.
15 goals against Oliver Baumann, who must be sick of the sight of Robert Lewandowski.
Was it number 3? Kramaric. He was staying in the offside position there.
Campaign for Lewandowski. Well, he wasn't going to let Hoffenheim keep him quiet. And it looks virtually certain now that Dortmund will have to go into tomorrow's game in Leipzig. You and I will be there. Karl-Heinz, well aware that Bayern have done the...
That's still a little bit to go. I mean, 3-1 is a really good result, but it's still not over. Very unlucky for Hoffenheim, because they've been doing a brilliant job in the second half so far.
Grilic, a player who took a knock just as they award the free kick. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge was complaining about the previous meeting of the sides being like something from the Wild West. An abundance of fouls, a few controversial decisions. Placid in comparison. And Bayern are nearly there. Kramaric with the free kick, disappointing one. Bittencourt, he gave it a whack. Now Hoffenheim could be in. Pushing it forward, Gnabry. Not the end to the move that he had designed in his mind, Serge Gnabry.
There was much more in there. Better in, but
Bayern on the cusp of making it 6 Bundesliga wins in a row. They were hoping that it would be 5 clean sheets. It really was all about the 3 points tonight. Jerome Boateng will replace Javi Martinez.
what we expect, very high working rate. He did his job, and now he gets replaced by Boateng.
So Jerome Boateng didn't really get high marks for his performances in the Hinrunde, in the first half of the season. That was when he did play. Only 11 appearances all told. 3 added minutes. That third Bayern goal, the Lewandowski goal, knocking the stuffing out of Hoffenheim. They are set to lose at home for the 3rd time in this campaign. Previously suffered defeats here at the Arena against Leipzig.